Good morning, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you're well. I am well too. If I'm a little croaky, it's because it's very early in the morning and I've only had the one cup of tea. So it is, it's dark and overcast, it's cold, it's wintry, and Neil's literally just gone to work, and I just felt the urge to come and play with some of my scraps. So this will be a scrappy video. I'll probably just have 20 minutes because then I'll need to go and have a cup of tea and feed the cat and organise myself. So, this video will probably be made up of 3 lots of 20-minute playing sessions with the scraps, and then it will go up on one of the scrappy days. So I am crafting in my fluffy PJs and my dressing gown this morning. So yeah, it's quite nice actually looking out over the very late autumny, if not wintry scenes outside. So I just felt the need to come and play with some of these little bits and make some. I've pulled a few bits out, as you can see, make some embellishments, clusters. I don't know what we're going to call them. I'm just going to put them together and create. So I've just pulled out some of the tiny bits. I haven't been picky. I just went in and shuffled through and just grabbed little bits that were like that, things that need using up and will make nice clusters. I've also just grabbed from the top of my scrappy fabric box literally a handful of bits of scraps. I've also grabbed some of these crinkly, sort of noisy or decoupage papers, collagey, tissue, that kind of thing. And then I've got this little box on my desk, as you've seen it regularly. The box sometimes changes, but the things in it are often the same. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces in it, and they're going to be part of the clusters for somehow. So I want a piece of scrap paper. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to ink. So let's have the ink. Yeah, I'm literally just sat playing. So a lovely piece of scrap paper, some kind of. That's a little bit in my way. Let me just try and. That's it. Let's move it out there and hope it doesn't fall, because it's now stacked on a tower. That's better. I can move now. Let's have something a little bit crinkly, just for a bit of noise. Oh, this is just too much niceness. And then I've got anything little in here. I'm gonna have big things. Oh, big things and little things. Let me just put some of them out on the desk so I can get to others. I don't know if there's anything small. There are, look, in the bottom. What have we got here? Oh, a little teeny tiny, what is that? Leaves and berries. Yeah, I'm not thinking, so I'm going to have my stapler out and I'm going to glue, and I'll decide between the two. No, I don't have a teeny tiny stapler. I only have, I think I'll staple those two because, that's the smallest stapler I have. I might have to treat myself to one in the Christmas, around the Christmas, or if someone's asking me what I want for Christmas, I might just suggest that. It's just so many things I want, and I can't, someone will say to me, oh, what can I get you for Christmas? And can I think of anything? I have to make myself a wish list, won't I? Yep, okay, so I've started. Like I say, I've mixed both there. I've got glue and staples. Right, you just move that way a little bit. That's it. Let's use a couple of these up as well. That's it. Right, okay, so I'm feeling a piece of this. What should we put this on? A piece of this. Yeah, so they are oops. What am I looking for? Something crinkly. Yeah, some of these are going to be quite what's the word? Thick. That's not the word I'm looking for, but thick is. I was looking for a posher word than thick. They're not going to be thin, paper thin. Can we even see what's on the bottom there now? Can now. Okay, what shall we have on there? Oops, you don't want to be in there, do you? Do we just want one of those? It's quite, want something plain, doesn't it? Because it's quite, that material is quite fancy. I'm just wondering if it needs a bit of lace over it to bring it down a bit, for want of a better. Yeah, I think we will. Just on this edge, what's, oh, that was that little bit of acetate. I just caught it on my dressing gown and it's fluttered to the floor. Let's darken these edges up so they pop on this. Now I've got a rather large pile for sewing, you know, running a stitch through, so these may well, where did I do the other one? It's there. Perhaps I'll use this tub just to put these in at the moment, and then they won't get lost amongst the junk on the table. Junk. The loveliness on the table. Oh, that's nice, look. Oh, that clock. Yes, get a smaller bit, Denise. Yeah, so a lot of these will also be I might get, let's get all the glue out, shall we? Yeah, some of these will have a stitch through which will finish them off further. Move that over here as well. That's it. What do we want on there? Yeah, don't know that I want any of that. Oh, what did I just see then? Picked something and threw it, that luscious piece. Oh yes. I had to leave this Fabri-Tac on its side, didn't I? Yep, so it was not in my, I was not planning to make clusters, I just felt in the mood. And that's often the best time to do things, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to put anything else on there. I think when that's got a stitch through it, that will be quite happy. Right, let's use up some, oh that's quite fragile. That's a very fragile book page, so it needs to go on something. Let's use one of these. That's quite fragile as well. Monopoly money. See if I can ink just around the edges a bit without completely destroying the paper. Yep, that's fine. Oh, that's making me think of family times, playing Monopoly and everybody getting together. That's a nice colour, isn't it? It's that peachy colour. Where's those old scissors gone? Yeah, I have got quite a lot of fabricy scraps now. I've got a lot of fabric full stop, to be honest with you. I really need to do more fabricy things. We like that pop of red on there, I think we do, and it'll soak that Fabri-Tac up that's coming through. Yeah, and again some stitching on there should make all the difference. Okay, I've had this a while and I really like it. I need to use it on something, so what have we got going? Well, there's a piece already inked of music paper, look. Yeah, I quite like those two together, so let's have one of these bigger pieces perhaps under it. What about that? That's nice. Yep. Whoops. This has been kicking around a long time. I think I might staple that on. So what am I going to put over it? About just a piece of this. Oop. Yeah, that's going to be a thickish piece, isn't it? Dry. Might need to put a clip on that. That's a good idea, just so that it will you reach? Oh, nearly. Just so that it dries over the staple. Okay, some more fabric. Let's have another one of these as well. What's this? Behind it. Yeah, let's go behind it. Oops, stood it up again. Don't think it'll need much to hold that because it's very, very fine. Yeah, let's just grab and go, shall we? And just feel like I need something of a different shape, circular or there's a piece of, what do you call that? Let's have some more of this. See if I can tear it, shall we say oval, because it won't be a circle. Bit of glitter, that's it. What was I saying? That is a piece of, yeah, embossed. I can't wait to start embossing. I haven't done that yet on my big Gemini. Yeah, that's got a bit of everything going on there. Right, let's use it then. And let's use the rest of this. Make a big one. So put another one of these on it. That. No, just not grabbing me. Nope. Whoops. What have we got here? So some partly done ones. Yes, that's quite a nice background on there. Let's just get this edge popping. So that's already a part made cluster, just giving it a bit more of a, perhaps not that much of an angle, a bit more of a backing, and then just a piece of lace, I think. What have we got going on? Piece of that down there. So we can still see that it's Edith through there. Yep, lovely. That one's a nice thin one. Hope they're not all sticking together in there. How did you get over there? Let's put that on. I've still got a piece of that. Yeah, handmade paper. So what base do we want again? What have we got going on here? Top of the paper bag by the looks of it, and it's got that lovely frilly edge on there. What have we got going here? Let's build something on it then. About that. Try not to think too much about what I'm putting on. Obviously, a little bit, excuse me, hiccuping. That's getting lost on there now, isn't it? This wants something bigger on it. Got another one of those. Shall we go with that again? See, I could use those in their own right, but I've obviously forgotten they're even there. Off to the side. Yeah, there. And then it's about this. This is that great big piece of jumbo rickrack. Piece of that, yes. That came as a sample on the outside of the big. Not quite like that down there. The big pack. So we are heading at great speed now towards Christmas. Lots of people around here, a lot of people now with their Christmas decorations up. I think I've said to you before, I'm quite eager to get some up in this new house because it's our first Christmas here, but we're definitely not ready yet for Christmas. I mean, we're not going to be all decorated, and we said we weren't going to rush at it, and we certainly haven't yet. We're not going to be all decorated and done downstairs by any means, but I do want to shampoo the carpet that's down because we haven't got time to, or the money at the moment to change it, and some fabric. Let's have some more pink. Seeing as I've got some, not too much, it's quite strong pink, that, isn't it? We might get this on here now. Yeah, let's go with those. Yeah, before I put the tree up, but I'm quite not concerned, not the wary about the cat, because since Simba, our new rehomed cat, since he's come out of his shell, and he has certainly come out of his shell, he's definitely a daddy's boy. Yeah, he loves to play. We bought him, I think I've told you before, we bought him some catnip toys, you know, like little fat stuffed mice they are with catnip inside them, and yeah, he creates Armageddon with them. That just needs a centerpiece, I feel. Just see this bird here. Oh, you are a little bit torn there anyway. Shall we just have that bird? Yes. So yeah, I'm a little apprehensive about what he will do to a Christmas tree. Yep. When the baubles are catching the light and twizzling around, you know, which they do when it's warm. Yeah. I think we may be in for one or two crash bang wallops. So I was going to have a lovely new tree. I like to have a new tree when we have a new house. That sounds like we moved a lot. We have moved a lot in our time. We've had lots of houses, but it's lovely and Christmassy, isn't it? But yeah, we've been together a lot of years, so not too bad. But yeah, I do like a new tree for a new house. And what do I want on there? Am I getting too picky now? It's a label there, look. Oh, that might be nice with something on it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother. That's what I was trying to get to. I think I will put the older tree up and see how it fares. Because I'd be quite upset if he wrecked a brand new one. Because my goodness, things are not cheap at the moment, are they? I think I told you we're having a new carpet in this craft room, and I was shocked. Now the room is 4.5 meters wide, so, and most fabrics come 4 meters. Fabrics? What are we talking about? Carpets in the UK. They're too big, aren't they? What about that leaf? No. You know, I'm fancying something Christmassy on there. I don't think I've got my Christmas things here. I haven't. I'm going to put that one on one side and put it with my Christmas box, because I think that's a Christmassy kind of colour. Yeah, I was shocked. So yeah, I couldn't get a roll end because it's only 2.5 meters the other way. So oh, that's got glitter on it. Look at that. 2.5 meters one way. That's still a really big piece, but by nearly 5 the other. So they do, yeah, they do carpets 5 meters wide. Not so many, but they do. So that's what I've had to go for. But yeah, it means I've had to pay a lot more than I was hoping. And yeah, I haven't bought carpet for a long time. Let's put something under there first. And what about him? Would you like a bit of my dancing day? Look, let's leave that showing. Does he look like a dancer? Maybe he just needs... Because I was thinking he can be kind of Christmassy, can't he? That's better. Yeah, so, yeah, over £300 just for a carpet, so my goodness. I'm going to have to watch the ink and the... I mean, that might not be a lot of money to you for a carpet, but, you know, I'm talking bedroom here. I'm not talking like your living room or anything like that, so... yeah, I did toy with the idea, even before I knew the cost of the carpet, with hard flooring. But it would be quite noisy up here. Some fabric, I think. Have I got any? I haven't got any fabric, have I? Only lacy bits. What about a bit of pink? there any more of that? Don't need a strip, I need something more. Thought you wasn't going to be picky, Denise. Suppose you could be pinkish. Yeah, but it's yeah, it's quite a noisy, echoey room. So I thought carpet would be warmer, but I thought it would also, you know, be a bit more soundproofing. And yeah, it is going to be used for a bedroom when Mum comes and stays. You know, there's a bed in it for her. That's better. Just needed something. Don't like that straight line down there now. Mrs. Picky's coming out. So yeah, it'd be nicer for Mum to get out of bed onto a nice carpeted floor also. And it'd be a bit warmer under my feet, as you know. I feel the cold. Yeah, that's better. Right, I like that, and it's a nice big page decoration. It's a nice flat one. Have I done my 20 minutes yet? No more, right? Oh, I have. Right, let's do 2 more, and then I will stop, and you know, we might do something else with the scraps then. There's a nice, put those 2 pieces together and make them more square. So this is from a scrapbook pad, so it's quite a lot thicker than the paper. Yep, do a real thick line there and join it. Oops, and then we'll do a real quick one after this, a small one. So I just use one of these things that we've got made up on this. It's nice. And we got no wrong colour. Yeah, that's better. Whoops. Stood it up again. Lay down. What's it? Just thinking I might like something over there. What would I like? Just to hold the whole thing down. Just see if I can grab really quickly. Oh, here's the one. A butterfly. Yeah, that's it. That kind of brings the whole thing together. Okay, one more little quick one, and then we'll have an about change. So let's use some tiny little bits. You, yep, go on, you're attached, so we'll have you and you. What's sitting around here? You. Okay, what should we stick all these on? Piece of this, piece of Edith. Okay. And let's just go for it. Let's just stick it on anywhere. See what occurs. Oh, I like that side. I like the whiteness of you. I just want something over the top of it then. Let's get this tiny little bit on. What should we put over the top? Oh, I'm supposed to be doing it quick. Let me just grab a butterfly because that will be quick, won't it? Leave them out. Oh, look at that big green one. Too much. Bit too, no. Something in between. No, I'm not liking the butterflies. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the thing. That's done it for me. It's kind of bird's nesty, all that, isn't it? It's very, yeah, like that. Mike could have a word or anything put on it, couldn't it? Okay, so let's see what we're going to do next. Okay, so I'm back and I'm dressed and I'm a little bit warmer now as well. I realised I didn't have all my lights on as well, so I hope that wasn't too dark, that first half of the video. Right, so I've put all the little tiny scraps of paper back in the box, and I've got out some of bigger pieces. various pieces. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I was thinking it would be nice to do a little bit of stamping on some of these scraps just to make them a bit different. So I've just brought along, that's that lovely sweet one that Tanya sent me. That's a deer with full antlers, a stag maybe, is it? My mushrooms, a few leaves and a dragonfly, and I've got this lovely set of edges that I'm dying to play with as well. So just to put a little bit of something on the whatever it is that we make. I don't know what it is we're going to make. And I brought some words which I might back onto some scraps as well. We'll see how time goes. All the other bits and pieces I've left out apart from the scrappy bits of paper, but they are here to my right should I need them, or the scrap boxes. Now I'm wondering about let's see what I've got. Anything reasonably thick. The thicker pieces, that is a die cut that was on the bend of the page, so it just keeps sitting there. I think if I tear it, I'm more likely to use it, bizarre as that sounds, than if it's just that's it. I'm more likely to use that now. Right, I digress. Yeah, some stiffer pieces. I think that's about it. I mean, I could have gone through and pulled card pieces out, but yeah, so those three pieces there. Let's start with these then. So I'm thinking these I could make out of these either page decorations or, you know, little toppers for other ephemera. That was fluff. Toppers for ephemera, or toppers even for little journals. Yeah, I do make little journals out of the scraps, don't I? So it would be handy to have like I think I'm going to make that in two, just because I want it that way. Just looking for my tear ruler. I want the flowers the right way up if they're going to be like toppers. Yeah, I hadn't thought any further than that at the minute. Let's think. So they're going to want a focal point, aren't they? I maybe should have left some of my scraps out. Now let's use different scraps. So let's use some text and some music. So I'm going to put some text on these two, I think. Now I love the edges of this, but I do want only text. Let's just layer a few things ready and then see where it takes us. That's the right way up there. Which side do we like? I like this, the bottom bit actually. I'm just having fun. Neil said I would go down with some of the go down well with some of the young men and women that he works with, because they love to tear paper. So it's quite a therapeutic thing to do, isn't it? You know, he works with people who have quite severe learning needs as well as health needs. So yeah, they love to sit and rip paper up. I expect it's quite quite worrying when they get their hands on paper that's important, but I don't think they ever do that. Yeah, so we're kind of collaging, I guess. So I'm thinking this wants a pop of something pretty. They kind of go, don't they? Ooh. Well, let's have. See, this side's got that. I was just going to say that holly's beautiful, but this side's got more of the orangey colour that's in that. Whoops. Some paper just doesn't want to tear. This is one of them. I'll persevere. Thank you. It's torn in some very, I'm going to throw that, very strange shapes, but this will even it out a bit of inking. Yeah, so what am I going with? I'm going with a piece of text or music and a piece of something pretty. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, my legs are aching this morning. I don't think that's a bigger piece, so we'll save it. I don't think they're very keen on this weather. It takes me a little while to get acclimatised. I've taken the fire out of my room as well. I mean, I'm not freezing, but it is cool. you know, because we're starting to empty it, ready for a new carpet coming. Who knew? It's not as if I hadn't told you 1,000 times, is it? Yeah, so maybe I should have brought the fire back in. It's just like an electric oil heater fire that I have in here, which, you know, is ideal when you don't, you know, if you're just sitting in one room like I am in this small room and Neil's at work. I don't really want to heat the entire house, you know, because of money, when there's no need. I mean, I wouldn't be cold just because I was on my own, but certainly no need to waste money. They are every time you put the news on, it's a bit frightening here in the UK. I don't know about the rest of the world, about how expensive our fuel bills are going to get very soon. Okay, so I'm thinking that would be enough with a lovely, oh, shall we have a word on the bottom of them? That's a good idea. With a lovely centrepiece. Wildflowers. Adventure. Right. Field diary might be better on that one. So I've adventure here then, and what else have I got? Beauty or grateful. Let's have grateful, because we definitely should be, because I'm just remind me that I'm complaining about heating, but do I want these backing onto something? Yeah, at least we are able to have some. And I know that in the UK the government are really helping out. Now I know there'll be a lot of people that disagree with me, but I feel, you know, that at the minute they're being pretty generous, helping people on you know, benefits and incomes and things like that, with, you know, extra money for this extra expensive time we're living in. So yeah, we need to be grateful for those things, because there are people in other countries that are not getting that help, and that you know, it's not just a bad time for them, it's a bad time all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's not just that's the way the world is at the minute. For some people that's their life. So yeah, grateful is a good one for today, definitely. We need to remind ourselves, don't we? Right, I wonder what I want on the middle of these. Now I did bring my birds. Did I tell you I brought my birds? Some little birds, I think I probably did. But I'm not sure if they're big enough. Might want something bigger. The birds would probably be nice on these florally ones. Right, I definitely want something behind you. And I had some tea bag, I'm sure I did, on here somewhere. Just bear with me a moment. Yeah, and there's a small piece. I'll probably do them both actually if I'm... I wonder if my pinking shears will cut it, just to give it a bit of a interest. Oh, they do. Yeah, more interesting edge. Yes. I'll leave it long, because they do tend to wrinkle up and, you know, catch and what have you, and become much more interesting. Yep, like those. Let's just work on these two for now. Whoops. So we just need I know that one's gluing down, but I want the centerpiece on, and then I can decide. Now where was that? I did have a lovely big, didn't I, before I went and got dressed? I had a great big green. Here he is. Just see how well he pops. No, not doing it for me. So a centerpiece. Let's have a look what we've got sitting here, because the whole idea of this was to move these things on. I guess it's the colour scheme I've got going on here. Just lay a few things on it and then, what is that? Oh, she's nice. No, she's just going to be too big. I was thinking if I just trimmed her down a little bit, but still too big. Oh, there's a couple of nice, my favourite piece. Alright, got these perfumey bits as well. No, no, no. Oh. No. Okay. They're just all looking a little bit flat for me. Now, what can I do about that? I can put some of this on, perhaps. Let's have a look what they look like. I just don't want it to hide all that lovely. Perhaps put it on and wrinkle it up, so that will be glue stick, won't it? Don't want it to hide all the lovely paper I've put behind. Let's wrinkle it up a little bit so there's less of it showing. Do I like that? I think I do, and I'm thinking it might be nice with, what shall I do, Fabri-Tac? Some black around the edges, some black ink. Oh, did I catch that? Yes, I did. Some black ink. Just to, you know, pop from all the browns. That would also go with the black word at the bottom, wouldn't it? Oops, upside down butterfly. There. Yeah, do we want that higher up maybe? But that's going to go over the edge, so if I'm going to use black. Anything else? Anything else on my desk? Can you see how busy it is? Oh no, what have I done with the black? There it is. I'll give you a view of it if I remember when we're done what's going on here. Right, I didn't press start on my timer, so I need to keep my eye on the time. Oh, don't know if you heard that, but if you did, yes, that was my tummy. I have just had some toast and tea, so that's probably it. Okay, and what was we thinking about? Oh, this one then, on the top. Now I'm wondering about, where are they? My clusters is what I'm looking for, my little packet of clusters, which was here. It's always here somewhere. How have I moved that? Let me see if it's in the bottom drawer. No. Well, I've been robbed again. No, it's just not showing itself to me. It's probably just sitting here looking at me. Right, we made some clusters. Perhaps we should use one of the ones we made. I was just thinking, no, that's too much. I was thinking of one of the plainer ones. Don't know if I made many plain ones. No, because it says ideas on it. Right, quite like that. I feel like that might need something more on it though. Does it? Don't want to hide all that behind either. Off to the side maybe? Yeah, and same again, let's have some black round it. Okay, right, let's do some stamping after this one as well. So where did we say? More to the side, yeah. Like that. And then we've got that showing there. Okay. Let's just put the lid on that. Right, let's do something with some stamps. Oops, I brought black and teal blue stays on. Oh, we didn't do these, did we? Gosh. Let's get them done because they're so prepped. I'm thinking perhaps that. I've got a glue spot here, so let's put them down with some glue stick. Covering up a lot of that beautiful paper. That way. That's the way the layering goes though, isn't it? We're going down there with that. Oh, you know, I've just thought I heard a car door bang and I am waiting for an Amazon delivery. Now I've not seen a notification, but I've not been looking, so yeah, better stop and have a look in a minute at that. I am waiting for a new cutlery drawer organiser. How exciting is that? Well, it is quite exciting for me. I'm sure it's not exciting for you to know. Everything's sticking to me. I am sticky. Right, I said birds on these, didn't I? That's glue stick. The minute I start with a glue stick, I'm a sticky one. Oh, I've got that. Don't think he's quite right for on here, but so I didn't look what I was getting out. I just grabbed. Oh, you're too big. That's a shame because I liked you. You are very nice. Yes, you are. I must admit these the darker weather is really interfering with my fussy cutting now, because you know I used to go down and sit in an afternoon and fussy cut while I was resting my legs, and I can only do it now if I have the really big, you know, the centre light on. There's not enough ordinary daylight. Oh, and field diary on there. So I just want that on a bit of paper. Let's have a look what I've got here. Yes. So I just grabbed that out of my, yeah. Just put a bit of black on that. Out my scrap box to the side. That's another piece gone. Yeah, so I'm not, you know, it's a bit bright. It's a bit OTT, so I'm not doing as much fussy cutting. But I've got quite a lot. I've got quite a lot already, so. But yeah, I used to enjoy just sitting there, snippeting away while I was resting, and perhaps something on the TV or some music on. Okay, and is that a pheasant? I think. Yeah, his tail's too long as well, so I grabbed all big ones out. Maybe we'll have. Did we try the butterflies on them? I can't remember. Just tried that big one, didn't I? What about this? Yeah, and what's this here? Will you fit on that? No, I'll put you in the bin then. I've got about 4 little pieces in my bin. No. Piece of Edith. Shall we put it on the? I'll put it on the non-written bit. Oops. Where's my brown? Yes, I think I told you last week or so that we were. Oh, I've obviously turned it over. We were building a new kitchen cabinet with some drawers because I didn't have enough drawers. So yeah, that's what the cutlery organiser is for. I've got one, but I want another one. So I've ordered the Joseph and Joseph. I used to have it. I think I left it actually when we lived with Luke. I think I left it in their house. And it's one that your cutlery kind of sits on top of each other at an angle. It's difficult to explain, but rather than them being side by side, they're sort of stacked on top, so it's kind of a space saver one. Yeah, so I've ordered one of those, and every time I hear a car door bang now I keep thinking, oh, the door's gonna go. Mind, they do literally these days just knock on your door and leave it there, which is a bit worrying, isn't it? Because you might not be in. Sorry, just putting some lids on because I'm going to start stamping. I've not got long, but oh, go on, get in. Let's stamp on some papers, move all those out the way again, get these papers in that we're trying to use, and probably think while I'm doing it what it is that I'm going, that's one already stamped up, what I'm going to do with them when they're stamped. Right, quite biggish pieces. I'm looking like I might have the makings of a book. Yeah, a scrappy book. Oh, could do with this some more pockets perhaps. Just playing. Where's my ruler gone? Did I put it away? I did. Oops. Oh, didn't do a very good job there, Denise. Try again. There'll be nothing left of it soon. Okay, a few more bits for the bin. Let's use black. Ooh, looks like it's been burnt. I think I've said before it's called soot, and it couldn't have been named better. This Tim Holtz ink. Soot is definitely what it. Quite like the way that's wrinkled where I've torn it now. Soot is definitely what it reminds me of. Okay, so that's got a nice writing piece inside. It's very thin paper. And that's going the other way, isn't it? Does it matter? I don't suppose it does. How big do we want you about there? Now, do you remember all the scrappy pads that I made quite a few weeks ago? I said I was going to put them in with Etsy orders and things like that. I have done, and I've had quite a few orders just recently, so yeah, they're nearly gone. So I may do the same with any scrappy pads that I make now. You know, on these scrap videos, just add them in with an order. And people get a little bit of extra, a little surprise to play with. They've ordered something and I get to move my scraps along and share the fun. Don't know why I felt like inking that all the way around, but I did. And anything else here we want in it? The world, very nearly the world, not quite. I'll take this white off, but I don't think that's what I want in here. I'll get rid of that while I'm playing though. Got a piece of that can go in. Book page and map on the back. About there, I think. I'm letting bits go now. Have a bit of black around that one again. Yep, don't need it on that side. Oh, so should I have just one more piece in it? Let's have some of this in it because it really has been. It's got a white back on it, this, and it really has been sitting around in here for a long time. In fact, let's do it that way, so the white is the other way on. Okay, let's move all this out my way so we can see what we're playing with. So I'll just pop them in the top of the. Oh, do I want another piece in there? No, stop. On the top of the scrap box, which is just there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to really quickly sew it together because my sewing machine is dismantled. Otherwise, I would stop and quickly. There's my sewing in bits here. Yes. quickly just run that down the sewing machine, but I can't because it's dismantled. Now, what I'd really like is some embroidery thread rather than this thick thread, but have I got any here? Bear with me. Oh, yes, what have we got? It's not really thick, but oh, got some yellowy greeny. Is that enough? Yeah, probably. Did I get a needle out? I did. See if I can get all these threads through it. Yeah, that black ink on my fingers, look at the state of them. Oh, we're running out of time, Denise. Come on, that's it. So I'm just going to, do I want it fastened? Yeah, I'll tie it in the middle, I think. So where am I going? Through the middle. I've not got a really sharp, no. Oh, stuck to me. See how gluey my fingers are. It's not a sharp needle, it's a blunt one, a darning needle. No, not a darning needle. A sewing up knitting needle. Oh, more haste, less speed again. Stop rushing, Denise. There's no need. Got all day to go at. I think what I'll do is I'll stop the camera and then save a bit of time. Okay, there we go. Just because I don't want to overrun the hour if I can help it. So I'm thinking a piece of paper might be nice over the spine there. Just grab one of my strips over. What have we got? Dotty. The pink. No, that's vellum, isn't it? Oh, I've got some nice red. It's a shame it's not bigger. Yeah, we'll go with it though. Let's put black round it, just to hold those threads in place because they're only what are they? Glue it over here. They're only embroidery thread, and I used quite a big eyed needle. So just to make sure it stays, and to add a bit of prettiness, and to use a scrap, so win win win. Okay, and let's get some stamping then. Right, there's a white page that definitely needed some stuff. Let's use one of these beautiful edges. Oh, it's a nice scallopy one. Oh, there's some. Oh, don't know where to start. Gosh, come out. Seeing a nice big fat one here. We get a piece of scrap paper out. And I'm going to go black. I do like a black stamp. So this stays on. Let me just try it on here. First time this stamp's been stamped. Let's have that on the bottom. Show it the other way up on the top. Yeah, that's already transformed that plain white page, hasn't it? And take that out because we've got another one of those somewhere. There. What shall we have on this one? Now, what if you haven't got a straight edge stamp? What if you've only got leaves? I'm going to go black again. Yep, that's nice, I like that. And let's put some other pretties in it then. You could do with, what shall we have on you? A mushroom. It's a real big twisted one here that I've never used. Will that fit on there? it will. Let's have a look at it. What to do with that scrap? Oh yeah. Sometimes these stamps, until you've actually printed them, got it all over my fingers, look, you can't tell what they look like, and this one's got quite a lot of detail in it. Yeah, I really like that. Oh, I've got Stampy next to Stampy. I wonder if I can get a little, wonder if he'll show up in there. I've got lost nothing, have I, if he doesn't? My little stag. It'd be like one of those little Where's Wally books. Oh, he hasn't been stamped before, and I haven't tried him out on paper, so. Oh, now here's another one. Lots of lovely detail in his. Yeah, I like the fact that you can only half see him. Once you spot him, he's easy to see, but I've got a bit of white down there. Right, I've not got long, but I want to put some of these on here, so I was thinking something on here that can be written on, maybe. What have we got? A nice piece of white there, pink I should say. Anything else that looks like a label? Oh, look at him. I know he can't be written on, but love him. He's going on it. So we'll just have it as a pretty page. Now it is only like a scrappy book. It will go in either a tuck or an envelope or something like that, or like I say, he could be Happy Mail. Yeah, love him. Right, what about on the front then? Should have maybe had him on the front, shouldn't I? What else have we got here that's just gorgeous? Well, that's a nice, looks a bit Christmassy, but it says Valentine on it, so it's not. Oh, we've still got her that I really liked. Again, let's try some Black Rounder. So this is from one of Tanya's digitals, Tanya at Tash Treasure. Her links in my description. This is from the perfumes. It's a huge kit. I think it's perfumes and chocolates, you know, like adverts. Yeah, I know it could be nice backed onto something or matted onto something, but I think it's okay. You know, for quick scrappy make, you don't always have to have all the bells and whistles. I'm just wondering if I might like a little word or something. Oh, Beauty of the Woods. Did I put her on straight? Probably not. Beautiful. No, not feeling the words. Okay, got to leave room in it for other people to play with, haven't I? Is there anything else? Oh, you're a little bit plain. What shall we put on you? Just a little bit of something. Oh, shall we use one of these lovely... We've got a pheasant, haven't we? We had this lovely blackbird. Where would you like to go? No. No. Oh, I don't want just on the floor. All sorts of everything. Oh, some more birds there, look. Oh, there we go. There's a nice little one. Yeah, I'm just fancying him on a bit of text somewhere. Perhaps not. No. Back cover. Little tuck. That's a good idea. Let's put a little tuck in the back cover corner. Like that. And then that can have one of these move that one in because it goes quite nice with that green there. Yep, let's just ink it round. Whoops. Lovely. Okay, and we've got a booklet made there. I think I really ought to leave it at that, didn't I? So many things I could go on and do, but no, I'll leave it at that for whoever gets it to play with. Okay, so we're about done. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time cleaning up when I've done. Let's have a look. Oops, what we made this scrappy hour. Oh, there, have we got clear space to see? Bit of a one. So we'll go backwards. Then we made the lovely scrappy book. We made 4 toppers, whether it be page toppers, you know, they could go on like a book like that, or yeah, journal toppers. We made the little Christmassy one that needs a Christmas something on it. And we made, let's move all these over then, because we made loads of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we used one on something, didn't we? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Okay. Let's see if I can move you. Oh no, that's as far out as it'll go. I was trying to let you see the state of my desk. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed doing it. Let me know if you're playing with your scraps, and yeah, pop back tomorrow, because it should be scraps on Sunday tomorrow, when we will, yeah, be making some ephemera hopefully from our scrap box. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.